What's up, YouTube? Listen, I just got a thing on my news channel, and I need everybody that's in the 2A community as well as everyone else. I need you guys to comment and let me know what your guys' opinion is on what I'm about to tell you. It's very disturbing. It's very sad. It needs to stop, and it's happening way too often. So an off-duty security guard is charged with killing a teen after mistaking a toy for a gun. Now, granted, you don't know what is fake and what is not anymore, because they're making guns, the toy guns, to look just like the real ones, and they're doing it on purpose. But that's another story. No, wait, it's not another story. It's called population control. They know that these kids are going to be attracted to these toy guns, whether they're airsoft, whether they're BB guns, whether they're squirt guns. I don't care what it is. They're doing it on purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna read this to you, and then I'm gonna end the video because it's very irritating, and it's very upsetting that a 17-year-old never was able to, one, possibly graduate, two, have any kind of life because it's cut short. So it says, an off-duty security guard in Seattle suburb has been charged with second-degree murder by prosecutors who said that he fatally shot a 17-year-old 6 times in the back as the teen and his friends tried to return a toy gun that the guard believed was a firearm to a sporting goods store. Now, you know, these sporting goods stores, they sell airsoft guns, they sell BB guns, and, you know, whatever else. So, I mean, it is possible that somebody could mistake it for a real one, but you're a security guard, you are not a police officer. It is not your job to take over a police officer's job. So, you know. Okay, so King County prosecutors charged on Monday in the death of outside a Big 5 sporting goods store in Renton, Washington. Okay, the guy, the security guard, 51 years old, also faces a second-degree assault charge after authorities say he held another teen at gunpoint. The boy, which is the 17-year-old, and 2 other teens were headed into the store about 7:30 at night on June 5th to return a malfunctioning airsoft gun, which the boy's friend, you know, explained to the police. They walked in front of the security guard, who was sitting in his vehicle waiting for his son at a martial arts class. The security guard told police that he noticed one teen carrying what he believed was a Glock handgun and thought he saw another teen put a firearm into his waistband. Thinking he needed to stop an armed robbery, he told police he didn't have time to call 911 and instead got out of the car and pointed his gun at the teenagers. As the security guard approached, one of the teens moved to the side and the other 2 stopped, raised their hands, and placed the airsoft gun on the sidewalk, telling him numerous times, "It's just a BB gun. It's not a firearm. It's just a BB gun, not a firearm. It's just a BB gun, not a firearm." One, it's not your job. That is the police's job to do that. Your job as a security guard is to call the police. Whether you're an armed security guard or not, that's not your job. So the guy then pushed one of the boys onto the sidewalk and straddled him, according to the probable cause document filed by the Renton police. He then continued to point his firearm at the 17-year-old boy as he held his hands out in front of him, showing him that they were empty, police said. The guy started to back away and the security guard fired, hitting the teen once in the right side and 6 times in the back. Video shows the boy clutching his abdomen as he falls to the ground, calling out for his mother. The other teen ran for cover and called 911. Smart kid. He died at the scene and police immediately took him into custody. His lawyer said in an email that the security guard sincerely believed he was witnessing the beginning of a violent crime and wanted to stop it before anyone got hurt. Again, not your job. The security guard and his family are devastated by this tragedy and the fact that it resulted in the loss of a young man's life. Wow. We are confident that over the course of this investigation, the evidence will show that his only intent that day was to protect himself and others from serious harm or death. Okay, one, how are you protecting yourself from serious harm or death whenever your ass was in a car? So you had nothing to do with anything. You got out putting yourself in possible danger, which it was no danger. He said he had a duty to intervene, prosecutor said. No, you don't. You're a security guard. You secure places. You don't take the law into your own hands. The defendant failed to take the obvious steps of securing the toy gun rather than assaulting the teen who carried it. King County Security Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Lauren Burke said in a court filing. He's being held in the King County Jail on a $2 million bail. A preliminary hearing was scheduled for June 24th. On a high bail, electronic home detention and surrender of all firearms will protect the community from an untrained civilian who believes he has a duty to shoot people who have not hurt anyone. It's unclear where he works as a security guard. He tried to intervene in what he thought was a crime. In March of 2022, police said. He called 911 and told the police he saw a person on a bicycle pointing a gun at people, police said. He followed the person to a store until police arrived. Officers determined the person did not have a gun and posed no threat. In this case, the defendant attacked 3 teenagers who had not committed any crime. At every stage of the interaction, chose to escalate with more and more violence until it accumulated in the defendant taking the life of this young kid. Y'all listen. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that some people think that they have the right to take people's lives. That they have the right to do whatever they want to and not be penalized for it. I think it's very tragic. It's very, sad. It angers people. I personally, and I'm hoping that the 2A community on YouTube, as well as everybody else, is going to send some prayers out to his family and his friends, especially the ones that had to witness that. It's not saying just because he's 17, he's a young kid. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to have their lives taken because of stupidity and someone that is supposedly trained in their job. That, one, it's not their job. They are not a police officer. They are a security guard. Their job is to secure a place and to call 911 if anything escalates. Too many people are taking too many things into their own hands, and it needs to stop. It really does. It really needs to stop. So, I don't know, guys. I need the 2A community, T Electric, Mark FM, Trey 57 Productions, Reppin' CT, DG47 Arms, among all of the other people. I know I'm probably missing a few, and I'm sorry, but everybody in the 2A community, as well as all of my YouTubers, please comment below and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have to, do some research on it and let me know. But yeah, it's very tragic. It really is. You know, even though, like, some people will say, well, you know, he could have secured it in a bag, you know, whenever he was returning it. Yes, he could have. But regardless, if he wasn't aiming it, or if he wasn't, like, doing anything wrong, you need to watch. When you see something wrong happening, then take action. Okay, and a police officer will do. Not police officers, not all of them do that, but people tend to assume when you see young kids, whether they are Caucasian, whether they are people of color, regardless, when you see a group of young kids, especially with airsofts or BB guns, people tend to assume. Okay, not everybody's bad. Not every teenager, not every child is bad. Okay, stop assuming. Okay, if you see something wrong, then by all means take action. But these kids did nothing wrong. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It is really, really hot. I have a headache, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. But like I said, if you guys can, please comment. Please comment and let me know what you guys think, and you know, we go from there. Alright, you guys, I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys.